Portugal has been on the radar lately for almost everybody, and there are quite a few of enticing, interesting options in Portugal. Today, I wanted to talk about two of those options and what differences and similarities they have. In particular, I want to talk about the golden visa option for Portugal, as well as a digital nomad. The biggest thing with a digital nomad is you can't work locally at a local company. You're working remotely for an overseas employer, and you've got to prove that you're receiving a minimum amount of income every year. So one of the advantages, I'd say, to Portugal and even Spain's program is that the minimum amount that you have to earn is actually quite small. For Portugal, the minimum wage that you need to show is about 3,000 euros a month, which is maybe about $3,500 with today's conversion rate, maybe a little bit less. In addition, one of the other requirements with the digital nomad is you really have to physically spend your time there. So unlike a golden visa, and we'll get to that in a minute, you really have to spend at least 180 there in Portugal or more to qualify for the status. How does then the digital nomad differ from the golden visa? Well, the golden visa, and this is in general, the golden visa, why those are called that is that they're golden in the sense of you require residency and possibly even citizenship while spending almost no time there. So with the Portuguese golden visa, you only have to spend 1 week a year there. Perhaps the biggest challenge to the golden visa in Portugal is the investment level. You need to invest 500,000 euros into a qualifying fund. Golden visa, it takes longer, it requires more money, but in the big picture, you're able to, acquire residency and citizenship with spending minimal amounts of time there. Both of these provide for the direct path to citizenship. So obviously with the golden visa, I think probably the majority of our clients do it because it qualifies them for Portuguese citizenship. But did you know, and this is not true in most other jurisdictions, with the D8 digital nomad for Portugal, the time you spend in Portugal under that visa counts towards the requirements for citizenship. So for citizenship with Portugal, you have to have at least 5 years of qualifying residency. And that's true with the golden visa. You might only be in the country 1 week a year, but it's equally true for the D8. So theoretically, you might be working digitally remotely from Portugal, but after 5 years of having that status, you also could qualify for citizenship in Portugal. If you have any other questions about this, please feel free to reach out, whether it's talking about Portugal, other European jurisdictions, Caribbean. We're here to help you make your transition as smooth and effective as possible.